I'm Kimberly Macleod, and this is Tri-Cities Profile, our newest show here on Tri-Cities Community Television. Joining me today is two lovely ladies from the Coquitlam Farmers Market. We have Tabitha McLoughlin, who is the Executive Director, and Terri Evans, who is the Chair. Now tell me a little bit more why this market is so special to the community.
Well, our market has celebrated its 15th anniversary this year. So it began in 1996 in Coquitlam, right across the street from our current location, which is just on Poirier Street. And it began with just a few vendors selling their produce out of the backs of their trucks. And now we've grown to a market that runs 6 months of the year, every Sunday. And we have between 45 and 50 vendors that come out. Diversity of product. We have craft vendors, as well as baked goods, prepared foods, and then all different sorts of local BC produce.
Wow, so basically you can get your whole shopping done for the week.
You can do your entire shopping. You can get meat. The only thing you can't get is dairy in terms of like milk. Health regulations don't allow that sort of stuff sold at markets. But you can get eggs, you can get cheese, bread, everything, all that sort of stuff.
All specialized in the community, all mostly grown in the community. And is it organic, or how is it a variety of different?
Yep, variety of different. So we support all methods of farming. So we have conventional, no spray, and organic. And you can find all the different sorts of types. And the beauty of the farmers market is that those are the farmers that are there. So you can talk to them. You can find out how it was grown, what farming techniques they used, what special sort of thing they did to get their garlic to grow bigger this way, or get their tomatoes sweeter, or all those sorts of things. And that's sort of one of the benefits of being able to shop at a farmer and really know who grew your food and where it came from.
No, definitely. Now, where can people access these markets?
So we operate 2 farmers markets in Coquitlam on Sundays. We run from May until October, 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. And it's right on the corner of Poirier and Winslow. And then we piloted a second market this year at Spirit Square, which is on Burlington Drive, right across from Coquitlam City Hall. And that ran on Fridays from 4 till 8. And then in the wintertime, we operate a winter market in Port Moody, and that runs every second Sunday from November through to April. And all the dates and times and locations maps are all on our website.
Which is?
www.makebakegrow.com.
Now, what is the community saying about this type of market? What's the response so far?
We have seen tremendous growth in the farmers market over the past, I've been involved for the past 6 years. Terri is actually the founder of the farmers market, and she was what she created out of SFU in her community economic development course.
Oh, wow.
And implemented a project that they had done in class. So she will have seen much more growth. But over the past 5 years, I've seen it grow from 20 to 30 vendors up to where we're at with 50 vendors, and that's locally. Regionally throughout BC, but especially if you look at the Lower Mainland, this year alone there were close to 14 new markets that started up. So there's a huge appetite for local food and to see these sorts of markets being brought into communities.
And if I could add, Kimberly, one of the things that we especially have noticed over the past few years is that farmers markets are almost recession-proof to some degree. People are looking for ways to spend quality time in their community, ways that are inexpensive, and ones that allow them to reconnect with their neighbors, with their friends, with people that they know in various social circles. And the farmers market provides a great family experience. So even if you don't have a lot of money to spend on your food budget, you can still come and spend a morning at market and have something for kids to do, take in entertainment, have a cup of coffee, meet with your friends or family, and feel that you've really had a great few hours.
So I know grocery shopping for me, it's never an enjoyable experience. So I think what you're saying now is you can turn something that a lot of people don't find enjoyable into something that is a lot of fun.
Well, I think it's about repersonalizing your shopping experience. And so because, like Tabitha mentioned, you get to know the vendors who are selling the food that you like to buy. You can ask them questions. They have a lot of product that you don't find in supermarkets. And so I think that, and being able to take the time to enjoy shopping, eating, connecting with others. I mean, that to me is why farmers markets are so successful. They've got a quality product that's being sold. There's a connection to place, which is where it's being sold, so it's from here or around here. And then, it's something that we can do in a leisurely way. So, it's almost like we give ourselves permission to take a few hours out of our weekends and spend it doing something at a slower pace.
Definitely, and something that, like you said, you can bring the family, and it's not just a solitary thing. It's, it's bringing the whole community together, which is awesome. So where do you see the market going in the future? What's the next step here?
One of the things that we have done to further the efforts that our vendors are doing in terms of building local food and the local food economy in BC, we have started what's called pocket markets. And they are where a lot of times we're asked, could you come out and do a one-time sort of thing? And it's very, very difficult for a farmer to come off his land and do just like a couple of hours at a place. So we did some research. We worked with the SFU Local Food Project and piloted a program in which we bring all of the products that our vendors sell. So we take all of this to a location and set up a small market there. It's kind of like a mobile retail market. We have about 15 different vendors worth of products there. And then we have hired some staff, usually university students, people like that are really interested in the local food movement, food systems, seeing this sort of industry grow. And train them by taking them out to the farms, have them meet with the farmers, talk with the farmers, see that sort of stuff. So one of the reasons people come to a farmer's market is to be able to talk to the farmer and understand how that was grown. And we don't want to lose that connection with these pocket markets. So they are trained so that they can talk knowledgeably about all the different products that we carry. And what it's done is it has built the capacity of some of our vendors. It gives them an additional distribution system with very little costs on their end. And it's been able for us to be able to expand the reach of local food, at least within this region.
And so one of the things that we're seeing is that especially corporate partners really want to walk the talk on sustainability.
Definitely.
A lot of them have health and wellness programs, and they want to put food at the center of it. And so, we've been piloting markets at BC Hydro. We've got a couple locations with Simon Fraser University. We're at BC Women and Children's Hospital piloting a pocket market.
Oh.
And so this is really a great way to get food integrated into our workplaces, which may not have an easy ability for their workers to really find shopping close to where they work. It's about the way that we've designed our cities. And so this is one step to allow local food to be where we are, whether it's in a farmer's market in our community or whether it's at our workplace with a pocket market.
It's bringing the focus back to something so simple. I mean, food. Everybody needs it to survive, and nutritious food, obviously. I mean, we've seemed to have come so far, and now we're finally coming back to a healthier, hopefully, lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
So that's excellent.
One of the comments that we actually received from one of the partners that we have is that it's given quality time back to their employees. So even if it's a matter of a half an hour, but on the days that we do a market in their lobby, they don't have to stop at the grocery store on the way home because they were able to pick up all that vegetables that they needed for dinner that night or lunches for the rest of the week. And it's time that they get to spend at home. And that's coming from their employees, saying that to them and saying, thanks for bringing this program to us. It has been a benefit to me, which is fantastic.
So Tabitha, tell me a little bit more about the community groups that you're involved with.
Sure. So we do a variety of events at the market, and we look to the community and different organizations within the community that we can partner with to put these events on. So we try to do one big event every month, and our two major ones that we do are in July, we do the salmon barbecue with the Coquitlam Fire Department, and the monies that we raise from that go towards the all the charitable works that the fire department does. And then the second one that we do is our blueberry pancake breakfast, and we partner with the Millardville Lions Club, and they come out with their trailer and all their volunteers and put on this fantastic blueberry pancake breakfast. And it's just a great way that we are able to work with organizations like that in the community, and then using products from the vendors, and so really showcase to people that it's really simple to integrate all these sorts of things into even just a simple breakfast like this. So yeah, and then we have a community table at the market, and so that's free for any community groups who have a mandate or a mission regarding environment, health, and agriculture. So we have, Metro Vancouver has come out to talk about their water reduction program. The City of Coquitlam has come out several times with their Bear Aware program, their Bad Seed program, the planting program, and their recycling program. We've had the Wildlife Foundation come out and talk about, how to take care of wildlife even in an urban setting. So all sorts of different groups are able to come out and use that. And that's just a way that we can really showcase what's in our community to the people that are in our community.
Well, thank you so much, ladies, for helping make our community a better place, and there's no doubt about that. Now, if there's a farmer out there or someone who'd like to learn more, they can go to the website, makebakegrow.com. Perfect.
Great.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I really so enjoyed everything, and hopefully we'll get out to the market soon.
Excellent. Thank you for having us.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. For Tri-Cities Profile, I'm Kimberly Macleod.
On October 23rd, the Poirier Farmers Market features a unique opportunity to take a cooking class with local restaurateur Fred Sufi. And the last market of the season, on October 30th, features a Halloween spooktacular. For more information, check out makebakegrow.com.